Hello, thank you for tuning in to read another story with me. Today we're actually going to be reading two stories. We are going to be taking two different stories and we're going to be comparing them and contrasting them, seeing how our stories are the same and how our stories are different. The two stories we're going to be reading are The Cranes and the Peacock, and we're also going to be reading the story called Doves. Just straight off the bat here, what's one thing that you can find that makes these two the same? How can you compare them? What topic are they both about? If you said birds, you're right. Doves are birds, cranes and peacocks are birds. So even though these books might be different, they're all about the same topic. They're all bird books. Let's see if we can get started reading our story, Doves. It's written by Jeffrey L. Williams. Now this is a nonfiction story. Within a nonfiction story, it's going to have a table of contents. And it's going to talk about beaks on page 5, wings and feathers, legs and feet, nests and babies. There's a glossary and an index. Glossary and index are in the back of the book, so let's go look at them. A glossary is like a little mini dictionary at the back that describes what important words are. So, beak, a hard, sharp covering for a bird's nose and mouth. Chick, a baby bird. So now we know some of the words that'll be in our book. Index is another important thing in the back of the book. It has important words from the story and tells you what page they're on. So if you wanted to read about baby doves, you go to pages 13 through 16. Beaks, eggs, feathers, feet, nests, and wings. Awesome. Let's see if we can get started reading this nonfiction story. And I want you to think, what's this book doing? Is it trying to tell you a story? Is it trying to teach you something? Let's find out. We know it's nonfiction. Doves are a kind of bird. Doves can be many colors. All birds have beaks. All birds have feathers. All birds have 2 wings. All birds have 2 legs and 2 feet. And all birds lay eggs. Beaks. See the heading here? Doves have a beak. They use their beak to eat seeds. They use their beaks to drink water. And they use their beaks to carry things. Wings and feathers. Doves have wings and feathers. They use their wings to fly to get food, and they use their wings to get away from danger. Those wings seem very useful. Legs and feet. Doves have two legs. They use their legs to walk when they are on the ground. Doves have 2 feet. They use their feet to stand on branches. Nests and babies. Doves build nests. They use the nest as a place to lay eggs. And the nest is a place for baby doves to live. A baby dove, also called a chick, and it's bolded, has a beak, 2 wings, feathers, 2 legs, and 2 feet. And the feathers look a little bit different because it's a baby. Kind of looks like hair, but they're still feathers. And when they grow up, they will build nests and lay eggs too. Then there will be more baby doves. Awesome job. So I want you to think, we said this story was nonfiction. Was it telling us a story, or was it kind of teaching us facts about doves? I think it was probably teaching us, right? It was telling us all about doves' body parts, their babies, how they grow. That's important things to know. So that was our first story. Let's read our second story now. It's called The Cranes and the Peacock, and it's a fable. A fable is an old story that's been told over and over and over. And this is retold by Jeffrey L. Williams, the same author. Okay, let's see if we can get started. Oh, and while we're reading this, I want you to think, how is this the same as our dove story, and how is it different? One day, Peacock came out of the forest and went down to the lake to get a drink of water. Mother Crane and her babies were in the lake. Peacock lifted his beautiful feathers. I am beautiful. My feathers are green, blue, and purple, like a rainbow. You cranes are not beautiful. Your feathers are gray and brown, like rocks, said Peacock. Mother Crane said, You are beautiful like a rainbow, Peacock, but we are beautiful too. We look like the clouds that bring rain to the forest. Is this teaching us facts about peacocks and cranes? No. It's kind of telling us a story, right? Humph, said Peacock. And where is Father Crane? He probably sleeps all day. I am not lazy. I stay up all day so that everyone can see how beautiful I am. Mother Crane said, Father Crane is sleeping, but he is not lazy. He sleeps all day because he stays up all night to watch out for his family. I'm noticing something different that wasn't in this story. There are characters that are talking in here. This one didn't have characters that were talking. It was just kind of telling me things. That's different. Just then, Mother Crane flew up, up, up. She began to sing. The baby cranes and peacocks stopped to hear her beautiful song. Humph, said Peacock. See my beautiful feathers? I don't have to fly high or sing songs so that others will look at me. Peacock sure is not friendly. You cannot fly, you do not sing, and the only beautiful thing you see is yourself, said Mother Crane. As she landed, I can fly high and see many beautiful things. Everyone in the forest can enjoy my songs. Humph, said Peacock. Father Crane heard Mother Crane's beautiful song. He woke up and flew down to help Mother Crane take care of their babies. That's a nice family. Humph, said Peacock. I do not have time to take care of others. It takes a lot of work to look this beautiful. And off he went. Humph, said Father Crane. Peacock does not fly or sing or take care of others. He thinks that he is beautiful because of what his feathers look like. Mother Crane looked at her beautiful babies. She asked, Who knows what lesson Peacock has just taught us? I know, said the smallest crane. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. What makes you beautiful is doing nice things to take care of others. The end. So, this story was a fable. It had characters. They spoke, so there was dialogue. It had a beginning, a middle, and an end. And there was a problem, right? Peacock was being mean. And there's a solution. Crane stood up for herself. Did this story have a problem? Did something go wrong? The solution? Were there characters? No. I'm seeing how these were different. This one's fiction, and this one's nonfiction. This one has characters. This one doesn't have characters. This one's telling me a story. This one's teaching me something. I want to see if you can try and compare and contrast these two stories. Try and write down what are ways that these stories are the same and what are some ways that these stories are different. My challenge for you is to try and write down 3 ways that the stories are the same. So you could say they both have birds. That's one example, right? Then you need to come up with 3 ways that they're different. One thing I see too is this one has real pictures. This one has drawings. That's a way that they're different. I want to see if you can kind of compare and contrast these stories and find some similarities and differences. I know you can do it, and I hope to see you doing some great work on this. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll be doing another story soon. Bye.